Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Rayman Origins. I'm joined once again by Raymond.
I'm here. I'm not the star of the game.
No, I am the controller of this game.
Different pronunciation of the Rayman.
Oh, that's what you're talking. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because you've generally played a lot of the platformers for us so far.
Yeah, I
well, at least Super Meat Boy. I've enjoyed platformers like the Super Mario Brothers, that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
I've never been the best at them. However, this game has not offered as big a challenge. Maybe I don't know if it's because it's easier or just because maybe I'm a better gamer now. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's fairly simplistic. It's got a nice attitude towards it. And yeah, so what are your thoughts on it so far? Like, do you have any questions for what's been going on?
No, it seems pretty simple. It's not a whole lot to understand. I don't know. This seems like because it's got the co-op. I know we're not doing a co-op walkthrough, but it just seems like it's pretty kid-friendly, I would say. If you had kids, I'd totally recommend probably trying out this game, playing with them. If you don't have like a Wii already and you're not playing Mario every day.
I really wanted that stupid bubble of stars. However, it evaded me. So
I can see what you're saying, but it's not easy to get the gold star. Oh, excuse me.
Well, because there's you've been tired. You've been playing Assassin's Creed all day, so yeah, we have that to do as well. I mean, like, so these parts, I don't know, there's not much to say about them. You need to be jumping on top of these guys or attacking them. I mean, it's fairly simple.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the concept is too hard to figure out.
I've done a pretty good job in figuring out where kind of a lot of the secret places are. You get this, I guess, enjoyable little that music plays every time you find one of the sad stars, the bigger star bug things, whatever they're called. So there is a secret world over to the left here. Not all that difficult to reach. You do need to make sure to hit the plant down below.
Yeah, otherwise the plant.
Yeah.
Toss you in the wrong direction.
Didn't necessarily need to do that, but it was my favorite way to do it, so why not? And so there's two secret areas in each kind of world-ish, and you need to get both of those if you want to get the maximum amount of things. And then as well as I believe there's a time trial kind of deal, so you have to beat it in a certain amount of time. And I don't generally get those ones because I'm trying to find all the secrets and collect as many things as I can. So it's got a nice character to it. I enjoy, like, later on I get to use probably my favorite character that I've been playing so far. I can't remember what his name is. You guys are gonna have to forgive me for that one, but he's a lot of fun. He's like a little mini torpedo kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know, it seems just like there's not a whole lot here that's too different than something else you've played before. I mean, you're running and you're jumping and you're hitting things. I mean, it looks gorgeous. I'm not gonna definitely not knock it for that.
Yep.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot here to make me really think that this game is
all that much different from
I mean,
a lot of the other platforms.
It's gonna make me go, wow. It looks gorgeous, but I kind of expect a little more from my games these days instead of looking good. Because, I mean, a lot of games look good now.
Now when it comes to, like, gameplay and that kind of stuff, like how it controls really smoothly, so that's not something that I've really had to worry about. Actually, later on levels, you end up swimming through an area, and there's many times where if it didn't control as well as it did, those levels would be near impossible. So it's just nice to.
There's never one of those moments where you feel like, I don't know, you're fighting against him. You're fighting against playing the character and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's good then. At least you're not, struggling with the controls at all. It doesn't feel horrible to play, which is good. I mean, I also kind of expect games to do that for me. If the game doesn't control well, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'm not even gonna spend my time. time, so I don't know.
I've
Maybe
been
I'm just jaded.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, not, you know, whatever. We play a lot of games nowadays, and
Yeah.
so it's hard, you know, it's hard when you are playing a game like Skyrim right now, or Assassin's Creed or something like that, to go to one of these games. It is actually enjoyable for, like, a little break. It's one of those games that it's like a Super Mario, where I'm playing it on a Game Boy or something like that, where I can kind of take a little break from the seriousness of Skyrim or Jurassic Park, but...
So what is going on here?
So this is your home base kind of thing. It's where you can unlock new characters and choose which character you want to play as. So I choose this guy because I enjoy him.
So all 4 of those characters are the co-op characters.
Yep.
You play as Rayman, the big blue thing, or one of these 2 guys.
Exactly. I think there's roughly like 15 other people you can unlock at this point. You know?
15, really?
Yeah.
I've only seen the 4.
Well, because when you go in the 4, then you go into the next room, there's another cloudy bubble, and then when you go into the room after that,
oh wow,
there's like another
10
or so,
when I
maybe
saw
a little
the
bit.
co-op characters in this game, I just assumed that it was like, well, there's the 2 main characters, and then these other 2 blue guys that kind of just, you know, the generic, here's your 3rd and 4th player kind of guy. But to know that there's 15 other characters, that's actually a refreshing thought. Knowing that they actually spend a little more time on characters, you can kind of customize who you're going to play as a little bit more than that. And that's actually really cool, because I thought they were just going to kind of, like I said, wing it and just go with the, 2 extra characters that kind of look the same.
Well, it's like the other thing I really like about this, and what it kind of reminds me of, is old school Sonic, where you can kind of just go through the levels, like, and it's really kind of it's twitch based almost, where you're you're dealing with split-second decisions and that kind of stuff, and I enjoy that, because if I want to, I can just breeze through a level without really having to worry too much about, you know, if I don't want to get all the gold items. So I guess that's when that time trial thing kind of comes in handy. I actually discovered this little secret area on accident. Went down, hung down, like, oh, you can go down here.
You won't fall to your death if you go down there. In fact, it's a good thing.
We'll get another one of the secret chest things. Later on, there's they do different things with the gameplay other than just the strict platforming, which we'll see later. And I enjoy the change around that they do. It's almost like I mean, it's kind of expected in a game where, you know, they'll do more than just the basic platforming. But like with Assassin's Creed, when they ended up doing the turn-based thing, or the what is that called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you're defending the keeps.
The tower defense.
Tower defense, yeah. It's like, you know, they're kind of changing that up a little bit, and it's good to put in there.
Well, I'll save my judgment on the tower defense thing for the Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna bring that into this walkthrough.
Yeah. So this part coming up is a little bit tricky because you really do need to be timing your jumps right. It's not simply, you know, I died once or twice here before because I didn't jump at the right time to get the gold coin, if you want to get the gold coin. If you don't, then you're just gonna keep on going. And I think that's another bonus to this game, is if you don't want to focus on getting the gold coins or the unlockable stuff, you don't have to, and you know, it's fairly easy to progress on from there.
That's convenient, though.
Yeah.
Well, then you can kind of like get a handle for the game before you like try to challenge yourself and get all the gold bug coin things or whatever the heck they are. So it's kind of got some replay value in that sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Well, there was like one level in particular that didn't really matter much as progression kind of went, and like it's like a bonus level kind of thing, and I played it probably good like 20 or 30 times over just so I could get perfect on it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to. It was before I started doing this for the walkthrough. It was just simply, oh, I want to do this. And that speaks credence for the game, that it would, especially me, someone who's not the biggest fan of whatever you call these types of
Platformers?
games. Platformers, there we go. Of platformers. But, you know, I was willing to try it over and over again because it was addicting to a certain point. So that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for the levels of this game. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe for more content. Look forward to more Rayman coming in the future.